it's Michelle, and welcome to our channel. Today's video, as you saw by the thumbnail and the title, is going to be look 2 using the Girl Scout palette. Just to remind you, on Monday we used all the greens in the palette. Today we're going to use these 6 blues in the palette. And then for Friday's look, we'll use the rest of the shades, so it'll be more of a yellow look. Without further ado, there is a mirror in the palette, so I will be using that mirror. And as always, even though this is a brush that I haven't used in a minute, I still clean it off just to be sure, and it is a fluffy brush. Excuse me. So I am going to start with, I think High is being used in with the yellow shades, so I'm only going to be using these 5 shades. I might end up using Clear Eyes in this look because it looks like we have a bunch of shimmers that we have to use in the yellow look. So I'll use Clear Eyes in this look. So I should change that on my spreadsheet or on my paper. I'm going to start with Blaze It, and we're just going to tap so we don't get it all over our face. We just want it on the lid. And if you ever want to know what I'm using in for my base makeup, I do have a video. It's called Life Update and Project Pan Update. It's the same thing. It'll be the same thing every time unless something runs out, and then I'll do a whole new update for you. But I'm using the same skincare that I started using at the beginning of the year. And it looks like I'm almost out of the toner, and I'm getting close on the moisturizer. So again, just going in with Blaze It. I do have a little bit of an update. I did go back to see the cardiac surgeon for my follow-up, and my weight restriction, they said I'm still on a weight restriction, but I can lift more than 10 pounds as long as it's not something that I'm straining to lift. So no bodybuilding for me because of my aortic valve issues that I have. So no straining, but I can lift over 10 pounds. I'm going to go into Kush next, which is right down here. And again, just going in with that same brush. And it's going to be a Mimi look today, I think. If you don't know who Mimi is, she's a character from a show called Drew Carey, and she always did blue eye look. I'm sure you can hear Linda because he's going a little nutso. It's funny because as I was in here earlier, just putting on my base makeup and picking up a few things, taking care of things, he was quiet as could be. I think he just waits until I'm on camera to start running his mouth. That and at night because he wants to go outside. Now I'm going to go in with Dub, and then we'll go in with Take It, and Take It will just be on the outer corner. Dub, I'm going to put over the first part of the eye. And again, I'm just tapping because if I swipe, then it's going to get all over my face. What else? For those of you who don't know, I had cardiac surgery. I was born with a congenital heart defect and had my first open heart surgery at the age of 5 and have had 2 open heart surgeries since then. The last one was in 2019, and it was with the same surgeon that did my surgery this time. I'm going to find a more packer brush. Don't want it to have white bristles though. I guess this is more of a packer brush. It's not as dense as I would want it to be, but I'm going to go in with Take It, which is that deep blue shade right here. So dealing with heart issues is something that I've dealt with my whole life. So sometimes I do make light of it just because it's something I've always had to deal with. It is scary, but again, when it's something that you've dealt with and you don't know any different, I don't know, it's kind of hard to, because I don't want to worry anyone else. I don't want anyone to worry about me or treat me different because I was treated differently when I was a child because of my heart condition. Now I'm going to go in with Hybrid, and we're going to put that here in the center part of the eye. And then I'll go in with Clear Eyes on my pinky and just put that in the first part of the eye. But the surgeon also said that I had put in was because the surgery that I had when I was 5 had a pseudoaneurysm on it. Let me clean this up a little bit. and they needed to cut off the circulation to that pseudoaneurysm, and they were doing that with stents. But because of where the aneurysm is, it would cut off blood flow to my left arm, so they had to put a stent along the left arm as well. Just going to do the same thing to the other eye. And in doing that, when I was still there in the hospital, before I got released, I had a CAT scan done. And that CAT scan showed that there was no more circulation to that pseudoaneurysm. When I went in for my follow up, it showed a small leak still. It's nothing that the surgeon is concerned about, it's nothing that needs surgery right now. It's just something that I need to keep an eye on, and we'll have to go back and see him in a year to see if that has gotten any bigger. Let me get a makeup wipe. All right, let's clean my hands off. What I'm going to do now is put on some liner, mascara, and figure out a lip that will go with a blue look, and I will be right back. Okay, so here is our finished look. What do you think? Is it giving you Mimi from Drew Carey? It's not giving me Mimi. It's not all the same color blue. But anyway, on my waterline, I am using Shayna B. Miami in Ocean Drive. It is a blue. And then on my lips, we went in with the Beauty Vault in Feeling Phoebe. That's what's on my lips. Everything else is my Project Pan besides our eyeshadow palette. And that's because that's what the wheel chose for us. So if you like this sort of video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already. Ring that notification bell so you're notified of each and every upload, and leave me a sweet comment down below. I greatly appreciate it, just like I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. As always, guys, please remember, be kind to one another. You know the rest. Bye.